If you like what I do, please subscribe. Like, comment and share this video. Please support us on patreon.com/capandball, where you get continuously exclusive contents from me. We are also a member of the History of Weapons and War platform. Become a member there for tons of firearms-related ad-free content. The French smoothbore cartridges are probably the simplest constructions of all contemporary ammo designs. The 17.5mm caliber was introduced in the Ancien Regime. Originally, the model 1777 cartridge held an 18-gauge ball that was an equivalent of circa 16.5mm, but later the diameter was reduced to 20 to the pound caliber, around 15.9mm, for easier loading of the food bores. The powder charge of the infantry musket was 12.2 grams of coarse musket powder, but the pistol and carbine cartridges held only 7.5 grams of the same quality powder. The cavalry arms had a smaller caliber than the infantry ones, as the riders often carried their firearms with muzzle down, so the 17.1mm bore diameter instead of the 17.5mm infantry caliber offered a tighter fit for the cartridge in the bore. The paper for the cartridges was cut from sheets of 35 by 43 centimeters. The sheet gave 12 trapezoid papers. First, the paper was folded into 3 equal parts, then this was also folded into halves. The cartridge paper had a trapezoid form. Opposing sides were 6 and 11.5 centimeters, while the long side was 14.5 centimeter. Now let's make the cuts. And now we have 12 equal-sized trapezoids. The metal had a length of 19 centimeters and a diameter of 15 millimeters. One end was rounded for making blank cartridges, and the other had a cavity for ball cartridges. For forming the end of the cartridge, a round half cavity was drilled in the table with a little larger diameter than the ball. First, the ball was placed in the cavity of the mandrel and placed on the paper so 13mm was protruding above the ball. Then it was rolled tightly. Now the end of the paper was folded on the ball and it was secured in the little round cavity in the table. It was pressed firmly in it, moving it a bit to have a secure fold. That was the only thing that held the ball in the place. Now came the powder charge. It was 7.5 grams of musket powder, using a ladle that had a truncated cone shape. And now the tail of the cartridge was folded. There was no lubrication on the cartridge. To ensure easy loading, each cartridges were sized in a metal tube. The cartridges were bundled in normal cartridge paper wrapping by 15 pieces, with alternating directions in 3 tiers. The end of the wrapper was folded and the pack was secured by a string.